Hi friends, happy Friday. I missed. Happy Friday, May 22nd, 2020. It's hard to believe it's already Friday. Time flies when you're having fun, so they say. That's an idiom. Does time really fly? No, but sometimes it goes by more quickly, especially when you are engaged with your works, you're having fun, you have big projects that you can't wait to start, maybe a book that you just can't stop turning the page and keep reading. Um, so my week is fine. I hope yours is as well. Yesterday's number talk was our true-false equations. So, so again, printer difficulties, green unit column, blue tens column, red hundreds column. And I went through, rewrote the equations, and whether they were true or false. And for some of them, I put a little smiley or frowny, depending on how it made me feel. So, for example, 4 plus 7 equals 11. That's true. That's a fact. 13 minus 5 equals 9. Oh, that's false. It's 8. So, go ahead and check your units ones. Over here in the blue column, each side of the equation has something for you to solve. So here we have 113 minus 108. Well, if we do that math problem, we know that becomes 5 equals 4 plus 1 is 5. That's why that one is true. 14 plus 7, that's 21. 7 times 3, that's also 21. Hence why it's true. And you can go on and do the same. And over in our hundreds column, remember, greater than, less than signs, and the sign wants to eat the bigger number. 3,188 is greater than or bigger than 12,087? False. So go through and double check these ones. If you need to, pause the video for a second while it's in focus. You can check your work. If you're having trouble with this, I have a recorded presentation I'd be happy to share with you, or I could hop on a one-on-one and we could go through it together. Whichever's more convenient for you. All right? Cool. Well, for Friday's number talk, we have Fact Fun Friday. So again, I've given you some numbers, 3 numbers that form addition and subtraction facts, or in the hundreds column, multiplication and division facts. So give that a try, and yeah, enjoy. Yesterday we wrapped up our conversations about Confucius, the value of honesty, and I asked you to think about the theme, which is the main idea in one word. What'd you come up with? What did you think the one word idea or theme of that story was? Did anyone else say honesty? That's what I think the theme is about in the story of Confucius. And remember the moral. Moral is the life lesson. It's going to be a complete sentence. It's going to be something you could do, like an action, a statement. So you could have come up with any number of morals. This is the time where I wish we were in the class and people could share their different morals aloud with one another and kind of see what people are thinking of. One of the morals of the story could be the golden rule. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. Confucius treated others the way he'd like to be treated, and as such, the world treated him the same way. That could be one moral. Another moral could be honesty leads to happier people. If you think back to when Confucius became the governor of his home province in Lu, he behaved honestly, and the government practiced its role honestly. As such, the citizens became more honest, and as a result, the whole province was happier. So honesty begets more honesty. Honesty leads to happiness. Perhaps you have a different one. If you do, share it with me. I'd love to hear it. All right, and since it is Friday, we have another week behind us. It's time to do some reflecting. So I have 3 questions that I'd like for you to think about and to then record your answers. Was there a time when you were honest this week? Even when it was difficult? If yes, describe. If no, if you had a difficult situation and you chose to be dishonest, we all make mistakes, but still go ahead and describe that situation. Secondly, what was the highlight of your week? And describe it. I love hearing about highlights. Kind of fills my bucket. And lastly, what was the most challenging part of your week? Challenges can be frustrating, but challenges are opportunities. They're opportunities to see what you're made of, to push through and to get to the other side and feel confident. So share those challenges with me, and perhaps I can help you overcome that hurdle and get to the other side of the challenge so that next week, maybe overcoming that challenge becomes your highlight. All right, and last but certainly not least, it says, where are you? But I'll review first the where am I from yesterday. This biome covers about 20% of the Earth's surface and is found on all 7 continents and in all 5 oceans. They're formed by Earth's crust moving and shifting, and they're formed of rocks, metamorphic, igneous, sedimentary, and usually a combination. Although they're formed by different methods, they all have certain shared characteristics. These include drastic, quick changes in soil, plant life, weather, and height or elevation, all within a matter of feet. For example, temperatures can drop within 10 minutes. A thunderstorm may pop up over a hill without warning, or a forest might open into a large meadow. If you thought you were in the mountains, you were correct. Those are our mountains. And because of the sheer height, we get such drastic changes. And it goes from really hot to really cold, kind of like a desert in certain situations. And as such, the plants and animals that live on mountains need to be highly adapted to that environment. It's difficult to live in the mountains. Maybe you can think of animals that live there and think of the adaptations they have that allow them to live there successfully. And I don't have a biome for you today, but maybe you could describe some place in the world. Call it where I'm saying, where are you? But you would call it, where am I? Because you would be writing about where you are. Think about all of the descriptions, all of the ways that you can get that location across to me without actually saying, I am here. So maybe you want to describe your bedroom, and you want to pick out all of the details that are unique to the bedroom. I am in a room within my house. In it is a bed and a dresser, maybe a desk or a closet. Or maybe you're in your tree reading. Whatever it may be, or it's the favorite place you've ever been on vacation. Go ahead and try to describe it and see if you can stump me. Right where you are, your clue, send it my way and I will send you a video back of me pondering, thinking, and guessing, and we'll see if I get it right or not. All right? I look forward to this. I've been sending video responses to a number of you. If you haven't gotten one yet from me, that's because you're not sharing your work with me. So, if you want a video response from me just for you, send me that work. Start with a where are you, and we'll have some fun together. Happy Friday, friends. You're awesome. Keep working hard, and I hope we can be together one day soon.